Hello, beloved. I thank you so much for your time and I thank you for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. This will be your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I offer weekly signed readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings. For $50 per month, you get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, as well as career and finances. You'll find the link to my Patreon listed in my description box below. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. Without further ado, let us step in and find out, why were you spiritually led here? What is here for you, beloved? Why did you resonate with the title? And why did your own YouTube algorithm present you with this message? Let us tap in and talk to God, okay? We have the 10 of Pentacles here, okay? Okay, we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We have the Knight of Pentacles, right? Okay, so I see here that what I'm channeling, what I'm seeing is, I see that you are entering a period of your life where you're going to be intaking a lot of wisdom, right? And this wisdom is on a lot of levels, rather. Okay, it's not just one specific form of intaking wisdom. It's plenty of forms that you are going to be exposed to here. It's like your daily basis reality, as time moves, your daily basis reality is going to expose you to multiple forms of wisdom. It's not just reading that can enable you to learn. It's, you can watch a specific thing and you can learn from that thing in a way that you haven't learned before. You can experience something, and from that experience you can learn something that you didn't know before. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's multiple forms of wisdom that you're going to be exposed to. Those are just examples, analogies, reference points, and case studies, right? But you're going to be learning here nonetheless, okay? A lot of learning here, okay? And as you learn, you will evolve. And as you evolve, you will strengthen your spiritual rank, okay? Because the more you know, the more tapped in you become to life, or in life, right? We are all students of life, right? It could be something as simple as a recipe or learning how to cook, you know what I'm saying? It's just an experience of, intaking that wisdom. Once you master this recipe or you learn this recipe and you do well at it, you can move on to something else. And the next time you have to do what you've learned, you'll be able to do it because you know that you've learned and you are able to now do something else. That's like different levels of it, right? You can tackle another recipe because you are good at this and that and that. It's like, that's just another analogy, another reference point, another case study, an example here. Okay, we are all just learning. It's okay to fumble, make mistakes. Okay, That's also a form of learning, making mistakes. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups here. So the more you learn, the more you are going to feel in control of yourself. We have the Emperor. We have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, as well as Aries energy. So your daily basis reality is going to lead you on a journey. Like, you're going to be experiencing a lot of things. All those things are going to strengthen you in a form of wisdom here. You're going to learn. And the more you learn, the more control you're going to have, all right, of yourself, because you're going to be able to do certain things, or you're going to be able to understand certain things. You're going to be able to achieve certain things. You're going to be able to, do things that you wouldn't have been able to do before. But now you can, because you know what to do, or you know how to do it, right? There is no reason for you to feel pressure about learning something when life is about learning at the end of the day. Nobody woke up and became a doctor. They had to go to school and learn that. Nobody woke up and knew what they had to do. It's something they had to learn, all right? And it's okay to learn. Okay, pressure is not needed. It's not necessary unless, it's a good form of pressure where you're hyping yourself up that you're going to really do this well, and it's going to really be what you want it to be, or you're going to achieve this and it's going to, I'm saying? It's like that good pressure of like, yeah, I can do this, yeah, that, but not putting yourself down and feeling like you have to be on something, or you have to know something, or you have to do something. That's just depleting you. You know what I'm saying? It's not okay to put yourself under unnecessary stress or pressure or anything like that. It's not okay, okay? Also, it's not okay to feel like there is nothing left for you to learn, or you don't want to learn because you know what I'm saying? Because then you prevent yourself from elevating in a certain way. You'll never know what you will get from that experience of learning something, So we have the Emperor to the Empress here, and then we have the Devil. We have double Taurus energy and double Libra energy, as well as a double Capricorn energy. We have the Ten of Cups, all right? We also have double Pisces energy. So I am seeing here that there's a way in which you are able to process your lessons, right? Because somebody can be put in a position to learn something, and if they don't process it in a way that's going to elevate them or put them in a position to be more wise, then it takes away from the actual experience of learning, because they walk away with nothing but ego, or they walk away with nothing but a blank mind, or just being in the same place in terms of wisdom, all right? Not moving to a different place with it, because that's what elevating is. And when you elevate based on wisdom, you just learn different things in different ways, right? And as you learn, you improve your divinity. All right, you become more of a divine feminine, more of a divine masculine as you learn. Because when you learn, you connect with yourself, and you are able to have control over your own identity and life. And when you are in that energy, you cannot be somebody that is thrown off your course, or thrown off your game, or just somebody that experiences life in a way that, you get taken advantage of or things like that, because there is wisdom that you carry with you. That's the thing about learning. You can always have it with you for life. You know what I'm saying? That's why I mean, when nobody wakes up and they have certain expertise, they work towards it, and working towards it creates that pathway of learning. That's why, we as people always need to be open to just learn. And there's nothing wrong with that. It is okay to just learn, okay? And understand that the reason you are learning is to improve yourself, or to put yourself in a better place with things, or to elevate yourself, or to, transform yourself, evolve. It's like there's just various reasons to learning, or various effects of learning. Learning can have a different effect on you. Knowing something you didn't know before will always do something to you. And whatever it does to you, whatever that learning experience is, it's always for the better of you. Because you are wiser than you were. Not saying you are not wise because you are learning, just saying that, there is always room for more wisdom, more knowledge, more information. Okay, it's just in the way you go about it. Do not close yourself off to anything. Just learn. It's okay. It's okay. Try out that recipe, open that book, or watch that program, or allow yourself to experience that situation or that person. Just go in it with a student mindset, and just allow yourself to learn. We have the 9 of Wands and the Queen of Wands here. So I am seeing that, this theme, this reoccurring theme that is going to travel with you within your life, the spirit that follows you is the owl spirit, okay? The owl spirit, where the types of learning that will be taking place within your life is going to put you in a position to be a much more deeper person, right? Maybe it's like an analogy, or rather analogies, reference points, case studies, and examples of what I mean is, let's say you are able to understand a traumatic situation, right, that you went through, and you are able to understand it in a different way than what you experienced it as. That will put you in a different position in terms of being able to process what happened. Because if you understand something in a certain way, you are able to process it in that way as well. But if you understand something it's like you understand something, and then the way in which you understand it is not what it is, but then you start to process it in that way as well. And then that's what you carry with you. But when you understand something for what it is, you are able to just learn from it, and then just move on. And whatever you learn, that's what you take with you. Not what happened, but what it taught you. So there's going to be those type of things that happen. Like, you're going to be taken through a journey of learning. And another analogy, reference point, case study, example would be like maybe experiencing a specific person based on maybe friendship, or a love interest, or ex-lover, or even family, or a colleague, right? A stranger, anybody really. And as you experience that person, there's things that they say or things that they do that you now, it brings a form of understanding to you. A form of understanding is also wisdom, right? it brings a form of understanding to you. And with that form of understanding, you are able to interpret things in a different way. It's like you're going to not only learn from things, you're going to learn from people, not just people. You're going to learn from, videos, experiences that you go through, right? There's just going to be multiple forms of lessons, but it's all going, it's not nothing that's going to be superficial. It's really going to break you down in a way of like, damn, now I'm too wise with this, or I have so much more wisdom when it comes to this. You know what I mean? So it's all for a good cause. It's all for the better of you at the end of the day, right? We have God's presence here. We have double Aries energy, double Sagittarius energy, and we also have Leo energy here. We also have triple Taurus energy. We have the Hangman. We have triple Pisces energy. We have the King of Swords here. We have double Aquarius energy. We have double Gemini energy. And we have triple Libra energy. It's like the further you get, right, when it comes to learning, like when you learn, you open up a certain door. Like there's level 1, level 2, level 3 to that same door that you've opened. So I see you getting to a very deep level of your lessons here. And when you come out of the other side, or when that door closes, you're going to be much more of what you were already. And this is in terms of knowledge, wisdom. This is in terms of your mind, information, right? And the way in which you process it. Interpretation of information is very important, because you can know something but not understand it. You know what I'm saying? And that defeats the purpose of what you know. But when you know something and you understand it, you have the clarity of what it is, and also you can do it, or you are in the position to even talk about it. But if you just know something but not understanding, you can't even do it. You can't even talk about it. You can't even be about it. So there's just many things here that you're going to be experiencing, but it's all for good cause, because you're going to be learning. Okay, you're going to come out of the other end of this a different person. Your reality, your daily basis reality, is going to teach you a lot. All right, you're entering a paradigm shift, and this paradigm shift that you're experiencing, that's what's bringing the lessons in. It's like you're entering a portal of wisdom, and the way you're going to receive that wisdom is already how we've established. It's in many things. It's in experiences, it's in people, it's in things, it's in whatever it is you'll be watching, videos, it's in books, it's in various forms. So this portal that you are entering in, based on this paradigm shift, it has a life of its own, and you're going to be living in it. Okay, it's going to be a part of your life. Okay, and it's all for the better. This is not like, going through something painful and then you learn. No, this is like understanding your pain. Okay, that's just an example, an analogy, a reference point, a case study. You need to therefore just ease up on yourself and allow yourself to just go through it. It's not about you, it's for you. Don't take it personal when you don't know something, you don't understand something. Don't feel like you have to, and don't be arrogant about it either. You know what I'm saying? Just let it be. If you don't know something, do something about it. If you don't understand something, do something about it. And in this instance, you're going to be presented with many different forms of being able to do something about it, if you know what I mean. If you didn't understand something and you've been in that energy of not understanding it, whether it's an experience, whether it's something you've watched or anything really, you're going to be placed in a position to be able to understand it. And that's where the lesson is. It's like this is a whole new reality for you. And this is going to take form or take place over a few months here. This is not something that's going to be like immediate, okay? Because learning is like a journey here, okay? Learning is a journey. I'm being called to end this message here. This was your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time and I thank you for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings for $50 per month. You get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, as well as career and finances. You will find the link to my Patreon listed in my description box below. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google. Search it and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. I thank you all for everything and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.